Sorry about that. Sorry about the noise. It's really annoying. I'm probably gonna pause the video. He's mowing back there. He's weed eating. What's up, guys? I'm David.
And I'm Mason.
And together we channel Super Sketch.
Here at Super Sketch, we're going to be bringing you everything automotive. Yeah.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the shop. Today we're going to be replacing the window regulator on an 04 Mustang. Yeah, it'd be an 04 Mustang. It may be the switch. We're going to double check. But we knew the other side was bad. The other regulator on the passenger side was bad because it actually quit on me while it was here in the shop, and this one never worked. So we went ahead and we bought both, and we're going to replace both anyway. The customer would rather just have both done and not have to worry about it than to do just the passenger and then have this one go out, or just do the driver. Well, if I get this to work, to do the passenger side and then the driver to go out, you know, in like a month. So we're gonna go ahead and replace this, but just because I don't know if it's a switch or not, because so it doesn't work obviously, and then the passenger side doesn't go up. It'll go up if I use the switch on the other door, but it doesn't go up with this switch. It goes down, but it doesn't go up. So it may be the switch. So I'm gonna have to test the switch. Now, I don't think the convertibles. I mean, this is a convertible, so I don't think the stock ones will have this particular switch, because these back windows go down too. These little cell panels. So I gotta test the switch and make sure it's not in the switch, which it may be, but regardless, we're gonna take it apart and we're gonna do it. And if you can't tell, somebody's already been in this, so it's already ruined, and I haven't even touched it. So I don't know what the customer wants to do, but like somebody has already glued this down because they ruined it. So but generally, Ford, they don't have a lot of bolts and screws or anything on their doors, and their doors are like made out of this plastic stuff. So pretty much all you're ever gonna need is like just a screwdriver. Now, here, let's pan down a little bit and I'll show you what I got. So these are the tools, because I gotta do some testing too to make sure it's not in the switch. I have the new window regulator. For when I actually have to get there and get the wing regulator off. You can do this with some basic tools. I got my ohms meter here because I'm gonna have to test the switch to see if I'm getting power out into the switch and see if I'm getting power out of the switch. And let's say to test the window, what I might do initially is just test the window regulator that's already in it and see if that's good enough by itself. So I have a 12 volt source, which is a battery. I got over here a little dolly and some leads, just normal wire if you don't have it. But I'll show you what I go through when I'm testing it. And then I have my little tray for the 3 bolts that I'm already gonna have to take off to get this. This should just pop off. All the tabs are broken and it's glued down on this one. Got my little flathead. I love this little thing. I usually keep it with me all the time. Anytime I'm on the interior, even all the time. Doesn't matter. It always seems to come in handy. For this interior stuff, it comes in handy a lot. All the tabs are broken off, so you should just have some tabs that just kind of slide into place and retain it. But boom. Oh, there was a stick. Go back stick. plastic. So this guy, I hate how Ford does this, but they're more like modules than they are a whole self-contained switch. I guess it's so you can replace them, but it's dumb. I think it's dumb at least. So let me go ahead and see if I can move some of the switches. Sorry about if it's a little loud in here. I have the fans going on because it's hotter than anything. It's like 110 outside, and if you know about a shop, it gets to be about 10 degrees hotter in the shop, 10 to 15 degrees. Already dropping volts, huh? Always put stuff back where I got it. Just helps me remember. But you can tell, like, this is taped on. Somebody's been in these switches. This unit's a whole. I've never been in one of these. I'm gonna check and see if the back sail panels work. I know this switch is bad up here up top. To be honest, it makes sense just because this is the window that always goes out because it's the one that gets used a lot. Let's see. As for door panels, it's Ford, so always check your door handle here. Sometimes there'll be a screw right here, like this guy should have. This guy should have another tab that slides down into this little notch for the door, but somebody broke it off, obviously. Like when I took off the passenger side door, if you're just careful, I didn't break it off, so I don't know how some farm boy just had to manhandle it. That easy. They're welding back there. See, just little tabs. Ford is always like this. They're always got this molded plastic tab shit. Sorry about that. Sorry about the noise. It's really annoying. I'm probably gonna pause the video. He's mowing back there. He's weed eating. You know what? Show must go on. I don't have time. Could be waiting on some guy weed eating. But just got a pair of pliers. So, pretty much no screws so far, no nothing. I think there should be two right here. Guy already broke one off. And here's the only screw. Let's see. First and only guy. I don't ever use power tools when I'm working on interior parts. It's just how I break stuff. You know, I'm good at breaking stuff, but not in a customer's car like this. Thankfully, if I broke this, he wouldn't be able to tell because somebody's already broken it before me, ruined it, tried to ruin it. So, this should be it. So now we got to do this awkward up and out motion at the same time, but it should be fairly easy. Ooh, I think we got some money in there. So this has the mock audio system, premium package. So this little freaking tweeter speaker is always in the way, and I'm not going to take it off. So you just kind of got to wedge it when I put it back in, but on the way out, you just got to give it a tug. That's some change. Probably about $3.50. Ew. Ew. Band-Aid. Ew. Ah. How do you get a Band-Aid in there? But, alright, so we're pretty much here. Normally I would take the speaker off so I could get this whole thing off, but it looks like he broke off all the heads on the speaker. So, yay for me. Here's your the connector that goes to the window regulator. This guy, coming off of the car. Window regulator, just pop the tab off right here. Take this guy off. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to test and see if the window regulator works. And how I'm going to do that is I'm going to do it with these little leads here and our 12-volt source. Alright guys, I don't know how much that was useful because the guy just wanted to come weed eat my shop right here in front of the door and kind of stopped me abruptly. So we checked and saw if the motor itself was bad or if it was working by just putting it up to a 12-volt source. I just hooked it up to a battery and it should be actuating. I don't really want to do this one right now, but I'll show you in a minute that this one works when I do this. So, now, we know the motor's not working. Let's go ahead and let's check and see if the actual switch is working. And the way I'm going to do that is untangle these because I just ruined them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this ohms meter, not drop it, and I am going to connect my leads to this ohms meter because I don't want to hold it in my hand. Just going to jam them in there. And like I said earlier, it doesn't matter which one's positive, which one's negative. You should just be reading the voltage. So, whatever, 12 volts, getting nothing. I'm going to put the key in. Getting volts. Getting 12. Getting negative 12. Good. That's all we really know. So we know that the switch works, that we're actually getting power out of here, and it's the actual motor that's bad. Yay. So now we gotta actually replace the motor. So, normally, you could do this one of two ways. You could go and physically just buy the motor itself, or you can get the whole assembly, the whole tracks. Online, it was just cheaper to get the whole tracks. Kind of a pain. I'm wondering if I can get away with reusing the tracks. I think I'm gonna try, but if not, I have this one right here.